I used to be bombarded by beauty, but now I'm bombarded by bombs. What used to be a place called home is now nothing at all. Standing in front of a shoreless ocean, confronting the dark seas my soul has to embark, swallowed by hunger pains, confused by how this all started. Cold waters flowing between my fingers. What used to be the sounds of birds singing are now the voices of children crying. Angels crowding, calling our names, holding on to dear life, some staying afloat, some drowning, dying in vain. Will I ever know a place called home again? The naked sun burning our broken backs as we walk for thousands of miles. Sons of war, born to be a lost child, in denial about swimming across the Nile, torn between being eaten alive by wild beasts or crocodiles, sold into slavery to fuel the flames of what started this madness in the first place. Will I ever know a place called home again? Beneath the canopy of trees, we would hum lullabies and sweet melodies. Crumbling within, it's getting harder to breathe, as an army storms in, setting a blaze to our home of bamboo leaves, forcing us to flee. Trapped in a forest laced with landmines, nowhere to be seen, locked within my own self, finding what this all means, hiding from a world so obscene where nothing is as it seems. And now my soul has to embark those dark seas to discover if I'll ever know a place called home again. So I close my eyes for days and wake up drifted ashore upon a land far, far away, whose ancient wisdom is rooted in Aboriginal ways. On top of a sacred mountain, I came across a sage. Darug was his tribe. Yanamuru was his name. He spoke to my spirit and told me, listen to your mother. I told him my mother is gone, and I'm worried what might have happened to her. No, he said, listen to nature. She is your mother. She always tells us what to do. So I sat by a placid lake at the break of dawn, the orange sky tinted blue, and listened to the songs of praise of 1,000 lorikeets and cockatoos, swaying along where eucalyptus trees, koalas, and kangaroos, to the rhythm of beating drums and a didgeridoo. Until the enchantment was broken by silence in the background, and I heard the voice of my own mother too. Al-bidayat, majallat, and nihayat. Beginnings are the manifestations of ends. So just as I was bombarded by beauty before I even knew what bombs were, there is a place of solace and ecstasy where I come from and where I'm destined to return. I turned to the elder and told him that I'm a refugee seeking refuge from my own self, the pain, the suffering, the trauma of my past. He grabbed a bit of the earth and placed it upon my hand. He said, bury your secrets in your heart, for this is the only moment that you have. Just like what once were lifeless seeds are now a flourishing garden, so do your dreams come true if you water them with silence. At that point, I realized where my home is. It's not limited by space and time, a place beyond thought, manifested in dream time, amid stillness of mind. Yet in the midst of stillness, still I admit, I don't know much at all. But beholding beauty in every instance, my identity rooted in existence, I know where to go on from now on, to cultivate a life in a land with ancestors whose past has been annihilated, yet welcome me with open arms. For by the end of this journey, I know where I'll be returning, back to Mother Earth, where I belong.
Yes,